This is a Heart and Hand production.
Hello everyone, my name's David Edgar. I'm the host of Heart and Hand Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you tonight live from Ibrox Stadium, where, as you can see in the background, Rangers have defeated Hearts by 4-2 in a bit of an epic at the top of the table. Both sides going into it knew they had a lot to play for Rangers, given the fact that Celtic got another last minute winner. It meant that we really couldn't afford to slip up from a momentum point of view. For Hearts, I think it would have really burnished their title credentials and put to bed any fears that they might have about running out of steam. So there was a lot to play for this afternoon, and it was a terrific game of football, genuinely. It's easier for me to say now because we won, but it really was a good game of football. Anyone who tuned into that game on Sky today because there was no EPL action would have been, I think, delighted with what they watched. But Rangers went 4-4-2. I think regular viewers of this video will know that I love 4-4-2 the way people love their firstborns, and I was delighted to see it. Nadiri and Yusuf Chermiti were up front. All the new signings from January were in the side, and it looked a very attacking side that Rangers had gone with today from Danny Rule. Yusuf Chermiti, what can you say about him? I said on here often enough with Cyril Dessers that he was an enigma. Well, he's gone, and we've got one who might even be a bigger enigma. A hat-trick for him today, meaning that of the goals he's got this season, the 7 goals, 4 of them are against Hearts and 2 of them are against Celtic. It's strange. He's a big game player, as Danny Rule said afterwards. If he can start adding goals to these games in the other one, what a player he'll be. But he really delivered for us today. And I thought Rangers were good the whole game, but soured it in the first half by giving, as Danny Rule described it, 2 gifts to Hearts. The first one came when, stepping forward out of defence, Emmanuel Fernandez plays a pass to Nico Raskin, who's turned away. Neither of them looking, really, basically, and it was intercepted by Hearts. They worked it to new signing Mark Leonard, and a good finish from him into the top corner of the net. And you could sense a bit of grumbling at Rangers, but one of the things today, there was a cracking atmosphere. Fans really got behind the team, so much so Derek McInnes said so in his press conference afterwards. And I think that you definitely saw that the side, they stayed behind the side, and Rangers were level not too long after. A bit of a crazy goal after the very impressive Tour Romans, who was good again. He surged down the left-hand side, played a ball in. At the back post was Chermiti with a header, which forced an amazing save from the goalkeeper. Mikey Moores then got on the rebound, knocked it into the ground. It's looped up and hit the bar. And then it looked as though new signing Nadiri had put the ball in the net, but it was actually the Hearts sub Steinwinder with a bit of a comic on goal. When he should have cleared it, he just lashed it into the roof of his net. And at that point, the place was buzzing, and you thought Rangers were going to go on and really take command of the game. But then we gave away another bad goal. Again, losing possession, a bad place. Hearts get the ball into the box, and John Souttar's out jumped by Claudio Braga. Great header, to be fair. Hearts were clinical. They had 2 chances. They scored 2 goals from them, and there was absolutely nothing Jack Butland could do about either. That's twice it's happened to Souttar, though, this week, and it's a bad habit. Again, though, Rangers didn't have to wait too long to get the equaliser, and it was the beginning of what would be the Yusuf Chermiti show. He gets it, the ball worked him inside the box, does well, has a shot that's blocked by the defender. It comes back to him, but he has a lovely touch with his left foot to set it for his right, and then he strokes it past the goalkeeper. So 2 each at half-time. Who could grab the mantle in the second half? It was Rangers. Rangers were by far the better team in the second half. Our third goal was a beauty, an absolute work of art. Andreas Skov-Olsen, after a really good move from Rangers, got the ball wide to him on the right. He played a lovely curling cross, and arriving at the front post was Yusuf Chermiti, using his size and power, and the header just past the goalkeeper. Lovely goal to make it 3-2. The place was buzzing. It was like a European night here at that point. It was absolutely brilliant. And Rangers were, I think, still the dominant team. Hearts didn't create very much, but there was a sense of nervousness, as you might expect, as you know, it's top of the table clash, there would be. And Rangers, though, did put the game to bed in injury time. Substitute Gassama with a fantastic run. He wins the ball in his own half, and then he just keeps going, keeps running at them, picks the perfect pass to Chermiti. He takes a touch and then smashes it low past the goalkeeper. So a lot of questions about Rangers' mentality earlier this week, and I think that Rangers have to accept Danny Rule kind of bristled a wee bit about it in the press conference, but at the end of the day, until they win something, people are going to doubt their capability to win things. That's just reality. The only way you can answer that is by winning football matches and winning trophies. Rangers were excellent today. We thoroughly deserved it. We were the better side, and we are right in this title race. That's the thing. There will be twists and turns. There will be bad weeks and good weeks for all the teams. Right now, we have put ourselves into a very good spot to go on and win this league. Yeah, we're disappointed with the points that we've dropped, but we've responded and we've showed that we could. Not many teams have given Hearts a doing like that today, really. And you know, 4-2 doesn't, I think, accurately tell how dominant Rangers were in this match today. We were very, very good indeed. Now we've got to Livingston next week. It's a potential banana skin because they're bottom of the league, but there's really no excuse. Go there, win that, set up for what will be an epic match here against Celtic. But even after that, we've still got Hearts to play again. We've still got Celtic to play again. There's 11 matches left. Strap yourselves in. At times it'll be bumpy, but on days like this it's very rewarding. Thank you so much for listening to me. I'll talk to you again soon. Take care everybody. Bye bye.